G'day everyone, I'm back ready for another build this weekend, but it wasn't so simple as to do what I wanted to do this weekend. I went out on Facebook and I picked up 3 new tanks, which was brilliant. I got 3 tanks, a whole bunch of filters, a whole bunch of bits and pieces, extra bits and pieces to add on, all for $100, so we're getting out of that space. So my advantage. I got them knowing that I had to do some maintenance on them. They're a bit old, a bit worn, good tanks. One of them's got a crack, but it's been repaired. Anyway, I got the tanks and I thought I'd be building one of them this weekend, and after I investigated closely I realised I had to seal all the tanks again. So started with one, so may as well continue. I went ahead and did the rest. So I've gone and sealed them, but I can't put the fish in or water in for 7 days while the sealant cures. That's the guidelines. So I've got one tank that I haven't done a seal on. It's adequate as it stands. So I'm going to build that one this weekend, which is the balance of today. That should be ready by tonight. Nice and simple. I've got a range of plants, and it's going to be a simple base with the nutrient base capped off by sand, a bit of a rock display. I'm going to put a whole bunch of small pebble type rocks together to make up what I need, and then I'm going to scape with a lot of low level plants, and maybe a couple of high ones, contrasting between red and green is what I'm looking for in this tank. The other big thing is I'm not really sure where I'm going to put it because I'm quickly running out of room. As you can see, I've got the small tank over here. That's my little bowl tank, which is doing really well. And then I've got the hexagon tank here, which is currently acclimating some, there we go, some blue acaras. So they're just getting used to it. I'm just slowly introducing the water to them. That's the tank I built a few weekends ago, so it's been well and truly established. And got a new one over here, which has been temporarily claimed by somebody else. So this is one of the ones I got on the weekend. So that's been resealed, so you can see the seals down there. So I've gone through, done that, and it's got that crack in the back corner, which I've sealed over. So I'm hoping that my sealing job's done well and it will hold water. I believe it should. And then got our main tank, which is this one here, which is still doing really well. But that one really needs to be built out. It's got the stones in the bottom, but it doesn't have the NutriBase underneath that. So that's how I used to do the tanks. And this is the main housing where I've got all the community tanks, community fish. I'm going to transfer this one over here into Goliath, I think. So that's going to be one of the next builds down the track in the next couple of weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, hopefully. So I'll transfer all of that out, and we'll have Goliath holding all of these guys. So I might have to build out the plants and increase what I've got in there. So my thought process is the tank that I want to build today is out here in the garage. If you happen to see my mess, just disregard it because it's a work in progress out here. So there is the tank I want to build, and the little one on top there is one that I'm going to get. This is all the stuff I got with the purchase. So yeah, so that long one there, that's got sealant curing, so that's going to stay until a week's time. But this one here, this one's ready to go. I didn't have to seal this one. So I'm just working out where I'm going to place it in the lounge room, because I am quickly running out of options for where I'm going to do that. Okay, back into the lounge room, and we'll have a quick look. So I'm going to put the small one up here on the kitchen bench, and I'm going to move the small one here next to the brine shrimp. I'm going to move that probably around the corner. So that long one's going to go there on that bench. I think that'll look really good. And then we've got what's not left of the lounge room. So I've already placed the new one here, and then I'm thinking I might put it in front of the window bearing in mind that that is got sun protection on the window, and I can pull the blinds behind the tank through the day, and I think it'll look nice lit up there at night. And then I'm thinking in this corner over here, so pulling the lounge out a little bit, moving the big cupboard with all my display stuff there, move that along a little bit and put it there. So I think that might be a nice spot because it's not in direct sun. So I'm leaning towards that spot. So that's what I'm probably going to do. So I'll give it some more thought, and I'll see you back here very soon. So here's the plants that I've got to lay out now. So I've got to go and spend some time just depotting all those. It's going to take me a little bit of time. So I'm going to go and do that. I've got a couple more here in the bucket waiting to go. I did last week. These are the new ones I picked up today. I'm going for a lot of the low liers, like the grasses, and then the red contrasts. So they're going to be more to the back and up the top of the mounds, I think, that I've got developed there. So we'll see as we go. I'm creating it as we proceed. There we have it. The plants are all depotted, ready to go in. So I've got a few of the long stems, so they'll going around the back somewhere. We've got all this pearlweed, so that's going to go in. And this is the pearlweed I picked up at the shop today. This is the piece I picked up last weekend, and I left it in a bucket of water with some nutrients. And just look at the difference between that and that. So that might be the key to get the plants and put them in a bucket to the side for a little while. I'm going to I've got a couple of little ones here to run around the front, the low areas, and again some larger ones of that to go up the back, and then the majority of this will run up around the top of the hill. So let's get potting. Oh, sorry, let's get planting and see what it turns out like. So it'll be a surprise to all of us. There's all the planting done. So I've got the carpet of grass, Pearlweed, running around the front and the side. Then I've got on the side of the hill, I've got a grass meadow, and then I've got the long stems up the back here, and I've got some stems in the middle there, and some sort of broadleaf plants with the contrasting reds. So hopefully those large green plants, large leaf green plants at the back will stand out from these thinner red ones at the front. And I believe those large red ones at the back are going to actually grow higher. So we'll see how they go, but I've got one just at the front here, just so it stands out. And then getting into the rocks now. So this one here is going to be a rock mountain. So I'm just going to build up a boulder hill, and that's just going to be boulders piled up on top of each other, and then I'll just scatter some smaller boulders throughout the rest of the scape. We'll see how that looks. I'm pretty happy with it so far.